So I took my first drink at 6. I had my first drunk at 11. And by the age of 14, I was drinking daily. I got my first DUI at the age of 16. I escaped an alcoholic home at 18 and went into the Air Force. And 2 years into a 4-year tour, I was discharged for alcohol-related incidents. So in 1996, the gig was kind of up. Now I got 9 DWIs. 5 of them were in the state of Texas. And it wasn't if Todd was going to prison, it was for how long I had to go. And on Christmas Day of 1996, I was allowed bond. And the first veteran mentor in my life walked in. He was a lawyer from a local VFW that took my case pro bono. I didn't have a penny to my name. And those 2 men come to court with me every month. And they didn't have to do that. Again, I wasn't paying anybody. I realized that I was the problem, and I think most important, I realized it was going to take a community to help me get sober. Every time I've treated recovery as a self-help program, I've failed. And then 9/11 hit. And I remember our president standing up saying, if you have any prior service, we really need you. And I answered that call.
And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
In 2004, we went over to Iraq. It was a very messy tour. We didn't all come home. But I knew I had to find some combat veterans to talk to. So he surrounded me with these men that took me out. And East Texas has a lot of water, and we fished day after day, and we would swap these horrific combat stories. And every time we spoke, we just took a little bit more power and a little bit more power out of my experience. We would laugh and we would cry, and we just had the best time. And those men saved my life. The reason why I do what I do today, what I brought back from that is we've had 7 suicides in a 100-man company. And that keeps me awake at night. And I just wanted to find some really meaningful service work, but not just service work, but something that was based on my experience. And that's when I found the Veterans Treatment Court that was in Douglas County. When I came into this courtroom, there were 5 clients, no mentors. I was hired as a volunteer, and 6 months later I was offered a contract to coordinate the mentor program. So that's what I actually do today as a state employee now. I go out, I beat the streets, I look for volunteer veterans that come into our courtroom and act as battle buddies. They're just support for our clients as they walk through the program, and it really is what sets us apart.